Okay, looks like this is working. Hey there, everybody. Um, I picked up some games on the Steam Summer Sale, by which I mean I just picked up Nebulous Fleet Command. I never buy that many games on sale because I'm not one of those people that buys a million games because they're really cheap and then never plays any of them. Nebulous Fleet Command, on the other hand, I opened it, I looked at it, and I'm like, okay, I have to design my own missiles. I don't think this is a functional game to stream. I don't think that it's literally possible for me to first time stream this. I think this is literally just for people who actually know what the hell they're doing. So, not sure if I'm going to stream that one at all. It looks really complicated. We'll find out. In the meantime, though, we're going to be playing some Mechabellum again today. I've gotten just to that point where I'm good enough at this game to kind of hate it, which is an interesting place to be in any given game. We're going to try some stupid stuff, though, today. We're going to see if we can get a giant specialist game here. And we're just going to have some things that can lob bombs on our enemy as a sort of strategy. I actually want to double check. What do these actually do here? Deal 4,000 damage to shield. So this is a good counter to enemies who are like shielding a lot. This doesn't seem to scale though, which is weird. I do wish that this had that sort of did 4,000 damage to shield per level of the melting point. But on the other hand, I guess this means that I could have a bunch of electromagnetic barrage on a bunch of low-level melting points. And that means that they're sort of capable of rupturing shields just as effectively. And then after that, they take out the enemy tech. It's going to be probably really bad, actually. I don't think this is a good ability, but, who knows. I think that's better to have the electromagnetic thing on something that sort of spreads its damage out and fires more frequently. So the Stormcallers, I think, are better to have that on just because you're able to get more of them onto the field, disabling more stuff and stuff like that. But we're going to try and have these guys do something with Incendiary Bomb instead. This is just going to be like artillery line sort of bullshit. Now, I might not get a game where that's feasible or possible, but we'll see how things go. As you can see, my MMR is pretty middling. It's like 1,317. That's pretty bleh, but it's not terrible either. The reason that I'm saying, I'm getting to that point where I just am starting to dislike this game is that, I sort of understand enough of it to know roughly what went wrong in any given case, but at the same time, don't always know to pivot for that in advance. Oh, we got Giant Specialist. Fang Phoenix. That's not terrible, but it's not great either. Fang, I don't think they're actually that easy to use. I think you have to know what you're doing with Fangs to get the most out of them. You can also just chuck shield on them and have them sort of block for you, but if your opponent builds a single Vulcan, then it's all over. So, if you've got two Vulcans sort of near the front, even if they die, they sort of melt all the Fangs. Opponent's got Mustang and Marksman. He's actually going to crush my composition here, super easy. I can't go Arclight because they'll just get shot down by those before they can really do anything too useful. Unless, these guys are still delaying. And even then, that's not, amazing or anything like that. I think we go for these guys. This isn't going to be great either, but the hope is that these guys are so busy targeting all of our little chaff units that our Phoenixes can kill the marksmen. That's sort of the hope for this sort of thing. We don't want to be too far behind with these guys. We want to be trickling in with these guys. We could try to double up on our Phoenixes on one side, but my opponent doubled down on Marksman, which, good on him. Yeah, we're firing at sort of the wrong stuff in this situation. This is kind of fine. I didn't know this was going to happen. I think I'm the first person I've seen using this, streamer icon. Oh, God. Okay. Okay. Thanks, game. Fantastic. Okay, I'm going to take Improved Fortress because we can sort of just take fortresses, but... Oh man, that's brutal. Okay. Let's go for now. Can't even unlock tanks. Okay, I have to go with these guys just because, like, if we get them while the enemy's distracted, we can try and take out those Mustangs. Because they're going to be a problem. We saved up a bunch of money. Next turn we're going to have 800. So we can go ahead and get 2 Vulcans. Which is kind of what we want in this situation. He's picked up an upgrade. He's picked up... Did he just spend all his money on the range upgrade? Interesting. Look how fast he, like, melts through my stuff here. On the plus side, Arclights are probably going to gain actually some levels here. That's a good unit to have leveled, but still. This might be a I have to build tanks situation, actually. Well... Okay, so we get 2 Vulcans this turn. The problem with Vulcans, of course, is that they are going to get, like, shredded by the marksman. If he gets those long-range marksmen to sort of focus them. But I really have no other option at this point in time. Yeah, he's gone for the sledgehammers. Those are going to distract my guys, probably. It's going to depend on, like, range and spacing and stuff like that, but these guys can actually burn through, like, the tanks relatively quickly. It's not too bad. And then we're going to get the incendiary bomb next turn, so... I don't even know necessarily why he got tanks, because he's gonna... He can just get more Mustangs. Oh, he's gone for... Okay, now I can't... Actually, no, he counts... He doesn't get a bonus from that yet. He'll get a bonus from that later. Okay, his fast elements might actually be outpacing him too much, so he's probably actually not going to get the best use out of that. Yeah, the tanks outpace the Mustangs too much, so... Instead, what happens is all his support stuff dies. And we're able to sort of chop through there. Nice. Okay. So that ended up actually working out really, really well. And as long as we stop him from, like, getting... Okay, geez. That's so bad for us. I can't not take that. Just it's a I have to take situation. That really puts a hamper on this, but you know what? I kind of want this anyway. Given the circumstances, I think that's going to actually still be pretty good. Okay, and I'm just going to take some more trash units, and we're going to throw them like way, way, way back in our formation here. He probably has to go Arclights here. Oh, he's gone for artillery. That actually also works for him. That also makes sense. And he's dropping shields, so... He spent a lot of money on those. Okay, that actually worked. That worked pretty well. Tanks are still dying. This is where it would be great if I did have that other kind of shield as well, actually. Because, or the melting points, so maybe we pick those up soon. I really hope I take down these shields, because that means he's paid the money. Oh, there's a crawler in there that got in. So if he loses the shield, like, he paid the money, that means he's, like, down those funds. We win this round, too. And the shields went down. This one amazing. Like, in terms of sheer value, we came out way ahead on that. Okay. Pretty happy about that. Photon emission might be good, but I'm just going to go orbital bombardment. I think that's fine. going to go ahead and drop that over here. I'm going to unlock the melting points. I'm actually possibly not going to pick too many up this turn. I kind of want to throw some stuff in front of these guys just in case he does do the melting points, but I think this is a turn where we throw down lots of upgrades. I kind of want to grab this and just have some stuff that's getting in the way for our Vulcans. I just want them to draw a little bit of aggro. Opponent's also going for the Orbital Bombard, but that's fine. Look at that one little firebomb just tickles these guys and they all die. Tanks standing in the fire, getting absolutely shredded as well. He is going to win on the left, because I haven't been able to get the shield down. Actually, he's going to win on both sides, I think. This is where I do want to get those melting points. But you know what? I think that's fine. I think we timed this kind of okay. We also haven't been spending any of our money on shields, so that's coming out ahead for us. Senior manufacturing, that would be great. And like I said, we don't technically need levels with these guys, so you can just grab them as is. And we're going to grab the electromagnetic barrage, which I think is a very stupid thing to get. And I'm going to get the attack bonus, I think. No, let's get this one. And then we'll throw down a shield, or sort of a missile to tag this guy here. It'll slow them down, it'll disable their abilities for a little bit, make them take longer. Actually, are they immune to electromagnetic? I forget. No, okay. Then after this, we're going to start getting overlords with the support ability that they have. The support ability on the overlords is they shoot out the sort of aura that makes it so all your units are more durable. Take 50% less damage for 16 seconds, I think. He is getting a lot more spam, though, a lot of swarm. I might have to get more Vulcans, which would be fine, because I think I can afford that. And he is spending some money. He's got double shot on the marksman. That's probably in case I get shields on the Phoenix, but I haven't invested anything else in the Phoenixes, so... Shields went down. That's enough to take those down in one. That's actually really cool. Okay, remove the tech off those guys. Which does mean that they get melted, actually, by the Vulcan. This is probably not a strat that he's ever seen. This is probably text that he has not really seen before, but he is winning, so... Like, he is going to win this, probably. I do want to take this guy out. No, unfortunate. What a silly way to play this game for me. Okay, I still haven't actually gone in with... I wouldn't mind that, but, you know what? Actually, I wouldn't mind that, just in general. Okay. Yeah, I feel like this is probably not a strategy that he has faced off against before. Frankly, it's not a strategy I faced off before against, so... I'm going to get tungsten rotted, and that's going to suck. But... it's not a ton that I can do about that at this point in time. It's a little bit too late for me to fix that. Actually, these should be sort of more... Not sure where I could go, like, where I'd be getting both my Vulcan and this guy and a bunch of other stuff, so... I think this is probably close enough. Let's drop that down because I can. I don't think what I'm doing is actually, like, a good strategy, by the way. Like, I wouldn't recommend playing like this, but I do think it's very funny. So that sort of aura there makes all my units way tougher. Overlords are doing a pretty decent job on the one side taking out tanks, but I think they got my number here. If I could fire off another firebomb here, that would actually be really good. Because now this marksman's standing on the fire. Those double shots are vicious. Okay, so Overlord is going to die here, I think. Did take out that guy, though, so that's good. Okay. Electromagnetic Blast. He is going hard on shields. He's going very, very, very hard on shields. So we can drop that here. That's going to make things a little bit more difficult for him. I don't need to upgrade these guys. That's not the thing that needs upgrades. It's these guys, though, would benefit from that. Actually, I should start getting fortresses, but it's fine. I do think I want these guys with levels. Oops, okay, I should have only... Should have done the bare minimum on that one. I haven't bought any shields, so it doesn't matter none. I really wish those missiles did some damage, actually. Alright, so this is the turn where if I'm alive still, I'm gonna have to invest a lot in, shields. But I am gonna go for more artillery, because I think that actually is fixing a lot of our problems here. I don't know if I'm gonna be alive, though. Oh yeah, I'm alive, okay. I will pick up Underground Threat just so I can throw down something that'll distract his units for a little bit, because I do want him to be distracted. Actually, I could throw this down back here. That way if he does it, I can have him sort of countered. Probably be a good idea. But I do potentially want to just have him distracted on a flank, where like his units sort of wander off in a direction for a little bit. So that could be the call here. Going to activate fortresses that are available. What I actually want to do is do an extra recruitment and get a unit of crawlers. I'm going to go for extra range on these guys. Mass recruitment, crawlers. And we just want these guys in front of some of their artillery so that they fire their artillery at them. He's got these guys with the heavy shot, which is interesting. I don't typically see that. That is going to puncture these shields pretty damn fast, but... Huh, the shields didn't go down for some reason. A bunch of our tough stuff is about to go down here. That's unfortunate. I think we're dead here. I think this is... Yeah, he's got enough that we'll be dead, but that's unfortunate. Alright, we flew too close to the sun on that stupid idea. I actually don't think that those abilities are good, per se, but they are very funny. And that's kind of what we're going for here. I want to see if I can make some of those work, though. Like, the firebombs early on were actually really, really, really powerful, but they kind of counter the things they're already countering with the Vulcan. So there's a reason why I think everyone just takes, like, the range enhancement, or they take, like, Scorching Flames. They take... a lot of people take Ignite. Those abilities, I think, are a lot stronger than Incendiary Bomb. But... I'm not too sure. There's probably something you can do with that. I don't know what. Just seems like Stormcallers are sort of the better option for that kind of thing. I think instead of getting the Stormcallers, I should have just thrown down more Vulcans, more Melting Points. I think that sort of would have been probably better at that point. Although, admittedly, like, I don't know. I think that would work. I think that would be fine. The main problem is they sort of fire simultaneously. If, like, the Vulcan fired after the Melting Points missiles, like, you could puncture the shields and then you'd have, like, the firebombs come in afterwards. Actually, maybe that's what you do. You throw in, like, a whole bunch of, you throw the Melting Points, like, in front so that their missiles impact the shield first. Like, you have a Melting Point. Yeah, I actually picked up Nebulous Fleet Command, and that's why I wanted to play it today, but then I looked at it, and I'm like, oh, this is actually, I would not be able to actually do anything. You have to design your own missiles in that game. So, yeah, like, I could be doing that. I could be showing you guys, it's like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not sure why it's a question. But, you know, I also don't know the answer, so, you know, maybe that's a good question. Maybe it's a question because I don't know the answer. Yeah. But, yeah, I kind of wanted to play Nebulous Fleet Command. I don't think that I should stream that right now, just because I don't think that it's something I could very practicably stream right now. I do not like what we're up against, because I can't go for what I would want to go to counter this. Okay, so... here's the thing. What I would like to do to counter the steel ball is something like, say, you know, this. But he's got all these little guys, so... part of me wants to go Arclight, but they do literally nothing against steel ball, and nothing I have is great against steel ball. This is probably what I have to get, though. Just try and get the clear out there, and then try and get the other guys with the... I think he's more likely to go flank with these things, with his crawlers, than center. And I've got enough crawler in center. Yeah, but Nebulous Fleet Command looks like amazing ship customization and stuff like that, even though it doesn't have complete free ship customization, which is interesting. Oh, shoot. And he just had a random friggin' one of these over here that somehow won against mine. Oh, because of the, frick. Okay, we lose this one pretty badly. It's fine, though. Do we at least get that? Yep, we did. Okay. Very painful. I did know that one was gonna suck, but, oh man, this is gonna suck even worse. Citizen Sleeper. How's that game? I've never heard of that one. I almost feel like just skip here. I'm gonna take the subsidized crawler though. That way, if I do get like levels up for my crawlers, I can just get them for free. Okay, so I am gonna unlock these guys. I'm gonna twin you up with this fella here. Just the one. Then on this side, we're going to get another crawler, and then I'm going to get another recruitment, and we're going to get another one of these guys. Which is probably going to get countered by something he's doing right now, but who knows. What did he take? Am I getting flanked? Am I getting flanked here? Citizen Sleeper was a good pickup. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I think this is going to always be useful under the circumstances because the way my opponent decided to deploy. Because I could always just do this. Because it doesn't matter if he, like, drops shields. It's on my side of the field, so... Alright, so I can get my giants online, I suppose. I've got it unlocked. I'm not necessarily going to take it, but... Instead, what I think we're going to do is take 2 marksmen on this side, and then next turn we're going to invest in giants. Yeah, he's gone for his. Makes sense. He's gone for Steel Ball and Overlord. So I'm glad I got the marksman. I'm not sure it's going to be enough for me to win this. Them standing in the fire is helping me quite a lot. But I don't think it's going to be enough. Yeah, no, he got me pretty bad there. At least we killed that, so we take less damage. You know what, though? I'm going to take an amp core. I'm going to go ahead and just unlock these, and I'm just going to drop 2 of them on this side. One of them with the amp core. Because it's easier and cheaper for me to just spam this stuff than it is for him to do it. I kind of want to get rid of these Steel Ball. I don't know if I care enough to drop one of these, though. I think we're instead going to take offense up. Yeah, he's sort of mirrored that sort of thing on this side. That's fine. He's getting upgrades on steel balls and stuff like that. Yeah, my opponent's going to easily win this one just because of the targeting. I needed to have more chaff. He's just dropped some steel balls on the side. Apparently I can't catch them. I know what I have on the side. I should actually have been able to get those. Ugh. Yeah, this one I sort of like looked at the starting compositions and I'm like, I got hard countered at the very start. I'm not going to have a good game, but you know, you try your best with what you get. It's just, sometimes what you get is like real bleh. Okay. I don't really love any of these. Yeah, I just don't love any of these. I'm going to take this. If he tries to drop shields, then we'll be able to sort of counter that, but yeah, I don't know what to really do from here. So the reason we're taking these is because they're the shields. Okay, got the steel balls over there. Upgrades for these guys is free. And I think I need to throw down like another marksman at the very minimum over this side, I guess. I'm not sure why these guys are headed this way. That's what's happening. These guys are getting drawn off in the wrong direction. Demoralizing my troops, yeah. Yeah, that's what's happening. Like, all my chaff units got drawn somehow to the side here. I don't even know how that happens, honestly. I don't think it should. Like, that's kind of nonsense. I think I still get the kill at least on this thing. But my opponent, I'm pretty sure, like, is going to win this. Like, it's just, you know, foregone conclusion sort of situation. I need, like, a bunch of chaff on the right side that aren't getting drawn off somehow, and I'm not sure how to do that. Just because, like, I don't think there's any real way to make it so that I'm not getting drawn off that side. We're going to take Acid Blast here, and I'm going to throw him a bit of a curveball. I'm going to do it like this. Actually, no, because that's not even gonna... That's not really gonna work, I don't think. Okay. I probably have to, like, throw 110% into this one. I could also actually just go my own air thing over here. Yeah, I have to throw everything into this. I can't really derp around too much. 2 units, I think mass recruitment here. And then over here, same sort of thing. Man, that minus defense comes in a little bit too late there. Crawlers, in spite of the acid, doing okay. Managing to clear out the overlords on that side. Managed to clear out that side. Alright, so the problem here is that I threw in so much onto that one that I'm gonna just have to keep going all in every round until the end of the game. I can't really afford to, like, let off at all here. Which is not ideal. I need the money. We have got this guy at a pretty scary rate right now. I could turn this into absolute garbage for my opponent, but what I'm going to actually do here is extend this up like this. And the reason we're doing this is because I kind of want my opponent to commit something to trying to break through this flank again. Gonna unlock those just in case, but we're not going to be picking those up here. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to just take this again, and I'm probably just running 2 units of chaff again. Well, I'm definitely just running 2 units of chaff. You know what? Let's be extremely cheeky here. Let's just be super, super cheeky. And I think this is actually the best call. Opponent's also going to be dropping fire this round, so yeah, he's dropping that this side. Yeah, I know, I've seen the new MMR. Yep. Okay, we win this side by default. My opponent's gone for a bunch of wasps, but me being cheeky has paid off. Me being cheeky has paid off so much. Oh my god. Is that a win? Those crawlers from the back just won me a match. That is so stupid. My opponent absolutely did not deserve to lose to that. Alright. Yeah, one of the things that I have noticed is I'm getting combat power way faster now, too. Yeah, my MMR is actually pretty middling. If we take a look at it, my MMR is like 1,317, which is kind of like in the middle. I don't know. And then my combat power is like really high, but it's really easy to get lots of combat power. Okay, so I did not get to do my stupid thing that I wanted to try there, but I kind of knew that I wouldn't be able to. Just with what my opponent was doing, wasn't really on the table. Steel Ball Crawler just makes it really hard to spec into anything else. Alright. Yeah, I'm going to try and do like a long stream just on one of my off days before that ends. I'm not sure when I would do that. It'd probably be Thursday. Some kind of weird endurance thing, see how long I can go. Hey, the Gorilla King. Been a while since I've seen you around. Okay, I don't see anything that I really love. I'm going to take Supply Specialist here. Oh, I'm going to get... Okay, well, we're going to get wrecked. We're going to get absolutely fundamentally rearranged into new atoms. Alright, I'm going to have to try and hope that those tanks can be kept busy long enough that they don't kill off all of our stuff, basically. And that we can slowly chip away at them with our marksmen before anything too bad happens to us. This game is Mechabellum. This game I was actually hoping to play Nebulous Fleet Command, but then I took a look at the in-game menus and stuff like that, and I'm like, oh yeah, no, you have to custom to design everything, and I don't understand anything. at all. So yeah, I kind of had to pick up something different there. What did he recruit? He's got quick supply specialist, so he's got a bunch of extra money. Is there like a third tank somewhere or something? Did he pay for an upgrade? Is he pooling money for some kind of upgrade? I feel like I'm about to get cheesed in some way, shape, or form. I'm not really sure how it's going to be, but there's a giant coming out this turn, and I'm not really happy about that. Okay. So on the plus side, we did save some money. So even though I'm taking Deployment Specialist, which I think is really powerful, I can go ahead and unlock Steel Ball. And that helps against the tanks. That'll help if he's cheesing me with like some sort of Vulcan or something like that. And that's about it, really. That's all I can say about that. If he went with a fast Overlord, then these guys being tanky and in the front and taking out the tanks faster does mean that my marksmen have more time to do their work, so... He bought a shield. Yeah, he did buy a Vulcan. Unfortunately, he put it on the flank, but this does mean that I can sort of just start massing steel balls a lot faster. So shield should go down fairly fast here. Main problem is going to be I need to have enough steel balls alive that I can take out this this fella here. We are a lot faster than him, so take that out. We should be able to actually get to him and start fighting before we before he can even threaten this. So I think we're actually fine. The only problem is he actually chews through those steel balls with this thing. That's kind of crazy. Well, on the plus side for me, he did spend 100 to get that. He doesn't have a level on it. Oh, that sucks. There's going to be more giants, but for now, let's just grab this. The speed that he tore through the steel ball with, like, friggin' Vulcan is kind of gross. Looks like he's gone for the same thing on the other side. Like I said, this should actually be fine. He's actually gone for marksman, or fangs, rather. Same thing as last time. I think he's going to win this. Oh no. Okay, we got it. That was freaking close, though. Okay. He has got a level on that guy. I'm going to take Ion Blast just so I can deal with that this turn. So the way you do it when you've got something that's sort of like a slow mover and then you've got this other stuff on the way is that you do it like this. And this might get the tanks if I've angled this correctly. Odds are pretty good I haven't, but that's fine. It's going to be much harder for him to Ion Cannon me, so that's at least a plus. Sledgehammers? I'll keep them distracted for a little bit. What's... I like to try and keep this symmetrical, but it's harder than it looks. Alright. Now, if he deploys a shield against that, that's actually fine, because this thing basically tears through shields like it's no one's business. He is going to win on this side because of the shield, but we did take it down, so at least he's losing that money. Wow, he's actually winning on this side. That's actually really crazy. Okay. Electromagnetic Blast might be necessary to get through because he's using shields every turn. Now, if we use our own shields, that's obviously going to also really help. Oh, he's gone for the high damage Incendiary. That's really bad for us. What I kind of want to have is Fortresses and have the shield bubbles from those. But what I probably actually do here... Let's go Stormcaller. I'm going to get 2 Stormcallers and put them both on this side for now. Going very off script from what I want to be doing right now, but that's fine. And I'm going to put the shield like up here. I'm going to put it up quite far because our units are actually going to be pushed up quite far. Is he not dropping shields this turn? Interesting. He probably knows it's because I've got like that ability to drop the shield. It's that extra damage that he's got on there. Artillery is doing a really good job of this. Yeah, I think I can get this. Oh, he took out the shield bubble. That's unfortunate. Like, not this round, but I think next round we're going to have this. Okay, we should knock that out. Turn this way. Really? Great shots, guys. Yep. All they had to do is take out that sniper first, and I would have been kind of happy with this, but we're going to get wrecked at this moment here. This guy's going to absolutely destroy us. Nowhere near enough damage on that, but that's fine. We actually we're doing quite well from that. He's probably going to also take Shield Device Specialist. That's fine. I want to actually get Elite Stormcallers here. It's going to cost us a lot, but that's okay. Alright, am I desperate enough to like have to get anything else there? Probably not. It's gone for a fortress there and a fortress there. Them out all going after that one crawler is so triggering. Happens a lot, though, in this game. Just one more volley and we at least get rid of this guy. He will probably lose this one. even though he'll get that, by the time he sort of marches around here, we'll start turning over with all these guys, and we'll start getting back online pretty soon here. Yeah. Oh, this game's stressful. I kind of want to take Incendiary Bomb. He's definitely going to take Incendiary Bomb. I might actually be better off with Photon Emission. Yeah, I think I'm technically better off with Photon Emission. I could also just take Missile Device Specialist, but... Okay, let's just do like that. I want a Photon Emission probably this side. I don't think there's anything I can really do for my tanks to make them actually survivable under these circumstances. I'm going to unlock this fella. I'm going to get probably more Mustangs. And that might sound weird, but actually no, I think that is weird. I don't do that. I don't do that. What do I get here? Because I don't want to double down on getting more of stuff that I've already kind of got. Actually, let's do this. We get more tanks and we put them like this. So they'll sort of roll in a bit later. Yeah, all those missiles going after that one little spot there. It's an entire volley of missiles, so... Oh, I need to upgrade range on my marksmen so that they can actually hit air targets. And I kind of need to get some stuff that actually just fires at air regardless. Like, my own overlords here would probably actually be quite good. It's either that or Phoenixes. Almost dropped my energy drink. That would have been real awkward. Okay. I'm gonna grab that. Gonna do like that. Actually, I could also go melting points. Can I go elite melting points too? Okay, I'm kind of in a bad spot here because I need to do something else, which is get some upgrade, but I also need to drop shields. I'm going to do this, though. I'm going to kind of just go all in on this turn a little bit. I wish I had like a little bit more, but that's what we got. Okay, let's give ourselves an advantage of this side by killing off these fangs. Oh. Well, I think we're doomed here because my melting point is going to... Oh no, he's in the shield. He's in the shield. We win. Haha. I think that's also going to level our melting point pretty nicely. Okay, do we win? No. No way. I'm going to have to keep going, like, all in, though. Just every turn. There's no way I can actually, like, I can't take the... Oh, jeez. I can't take the my foot off the gas here at all. Okay. Could actually armor enhancement these guys now. This side didn't even breach. Okay, I have to get this. Yeah, no, I did know that. That is something I knew. I'm glad that we nuked on the same side that he nuked. I don't know if I'm going to be able to beat this side here, actually. Oh yeah, now we will. Thanks to that, oh man, we won the game. That was actually pretty tough. I felt like we could always come into that one, but like, yeah, those melting points getting, or not melting points, the steel balls getting annihilated by the friggin' Vulcan early game, that seems wrong. Like, there's something wrong about that. Yeah. Yeah, no, anti-missile tech is actually quite good, but... Oh god, no, I absolutely don't think that it should shoot down nukes. It's too big of an investment for it to be shot down by something that trivial. Like, Mustangs are already a pretty good unit. The anti-missile tech is actually kind of weird, because if he went so many Mustangs that, like, they all stopped to fire at missiles. That second one, I thought that I could recover. I was, like, having a rough time, because, like, steel balls are supposed to counter the Vulcan, right? But instead, the Vulcan was actually tearing through the steel ball. I don't really know what was going on with that. I think you need, like, more distraction stuff or something like that. I have no idea. But, yeah, no, it was just tearing through their hit points like it was nothing. But, yeah, like, the Mustang it's a weird thing. If you go for a ton of Mustangs... and your opponent has like a couple missiles, you can actually think of the missiles as shutting down the Mustangs, because they'll stop moving and firing to fire at the missiles, which makes them vulnerable to the rest of it. But if you've got like if you've just got a couple Mustangs and they've got missile interceptor, they like do a huge job of reducing the damage from like the missile launchers. They get rid of the sentries. If they also stop nukes, that would be just broken. Completely anticlimactic. It would be kind of funny. I do think that's true. I do think there should be something you can do about the nuke to a certain extent. I'm not sure what it would be, but it costs so much money. It's rare to get, and it takes 15 seconds, so you have to like really time it. But yeah, like the counter to nukes, I guess, is to spread your units out. But if you've got them spread out, you need to use like 10 shields to like protect everything with shields. It's kind of a 50-50. I'm at the kind of cursed point with my MMR. You might notice, like, I have these sort of strings of, like, getting defeated. Usually I get defeated, like, a whole bunch of times in a row once I get, like, around this MMR. Because I'm not technically, like, good enough to punch through the barrier here. This is about where I belong. So it tries to figure out, it's like, okay, well, do you want to, like, get to a higher MMR rating by playing against these people who are higher rated? And I'm like, okay, I guess I'll try that because the matchmaking system says I'm going to. And then I lose a bunch because I belong about around 1,300 MMR. But, you know, I can't easily beat someone who's at 1,370, for example. Usually, this guy's on a huge losing tear. This guy probably used to be at over 1,400 MMR. So this guy's probably in his recovery phase. Okay, so I still haven't gotten a chance to do the thing. I hate this combination. I'm probably still not going to be able to do the thing. I don't hate this. So I figured out the reason why people were doing this. The crawlers that you put this way split into two groups, and they sort of trickle outwards. So if there's any like sentry missiles, it'll only hit like a third of the unit instead of the whole thing. And they'll distract enemy units for a really, really, really long time. So that's why people have been doing that. It's not actually good offensively because they trickle in slowly, but it's good at soaking up lots and lots and lots of AoE time and making it so that they're trickling in and tying things up for a really long time. So that's what that's for. Which was, you know, I always saw people doing that, and I was always like, I wonder why people are doing that. And I figured out it was because it was causing them to split like that. It's kind of neat. Oh yeah, no, I hate this combination, but I wanted to still get the Vulcans to do that stupid thing I was trying to do. Oh man, I think we're in... I'm not sure how I feel about this. I feel like there's just a lot going on here, honestly. Okay. So my opponent has a huge early game lead compared to me, over me. Definitely going to take heavy Mustangs. That really changes the dynamic of this whole situation quite a lot. Yeah, that really changes things up, actually. I'm going to go ahead and unlock... Fangs are going to be useless here because he's got the missiles. I'm probably going to just unlock the Vulcan right now, so that's available. But I'm actually going to build 2 more Mustangs. And the reason that that's suddenly a good idea is because the heavy Mustang is giving me 200% extra hit points. These guys now have 1,029 hit points. Once I get the range upgrade on these guys, they're going to be also pretty scary that way. He's gone for he's gone for Mustangs of his own. It's actually really funny. He got my sniper. That's actually really gross. Yeah, we beat those guys now with our Mustangs, which is also gross. Yeah, that's just ridiculous. The bonus that you can get from Mustangs when you get that one is just, it's too strong. Like, it is not fair. Incendiary Bomb is going to be gross in this match. So I'll take it just because having it available is really, really strong. Obviously, we drop ours here. Actually, I could probably drop it more like... If I drop it here, he's less likely to have shielded it successfully, I feel like. And I'm not sure if he's going to spend the money to actually shield it. I think for this round, we're best off actually just going more Mustangs. Because if my opponent decides to counter that with the counter, which is tanks, sledgehammers are actually just not a great counter against this. Like, they work, but it's not great. This is going to soak up a lot of my opponent's hit points. Like, he's going to lose a lot of hit points off this round. Because that was an absolutely beautiful fire. That was absolutely just perfect. I love that. That's so good. Alright, so that gives me enough of a lead that my opponent's got to be a little bit panicking here. This is the luckiest time to get that stupid Mustang upgrade, which is so... It is not... Oh god. Senior defense specialist on this. Okay, that delays us getting our stuff even more, but you know what? That's fine. I don't... Actually, no, I'm gonna get it. Okay, we're getting the Vulcan. It's gonna just be around. Next turn, we'll give him the artillery strike, so I don't actually even want him to be like up front or anything like that. We're gonna have these guys sort of back here. And we'll upgrade this guy. So he's gone for subsidized Stormcallers, so... Yeah, he's gone for double Vulcans, which is probably smart here. I think that'll actually be good enough to get him the win, and I think these Vulcans are probably going to level. This is going to be a big sweep for him. But that's okay. My next level, I'm going to probably be fine. Okay. I don't really like any of these. Shield airdrop is actually really good value. I'm actually going to just take that. I'm so spread out that it's pretty hard for him to drop deployables on top of me to begin with. We're going to go ahead and take this. I think it's a mistake, but you know what? We're going to do it anyway. I'm going to go ahead and take rapid resupply, and I'm going to drop 2 more Vulcans, both with this stupid ability that is going to lose me the game because I think it's bad. But you know what? We're persistent. We try things that we know are bad for literally no reason. I actually think this is a relatively good time to have these bombs, though. Like, if we're going to have them, this is the match where we have them. Okay, I need to upgrade the range on my guys here. But yeah, you can see that they've landed some shots on top of these guys. Now they're going to burn. This guy here is burning. Okay, it didn't win us the match, but we're getting a lot closer off that. Ouch, ouch. Okay. I wouldn't mind parasitic ammo. No, actually, because they're going to burn. That's going to do very little for us. Okay, so these guys need upgraded range. What swept us over here? I'm not too sure, actually. I think I have to take my foot off the gas just a little bit and let my stuff catch up a bit here. Okay. So thanks to that extended range, we're not going to be walking our own units onto the fire as badly, which is kind of the thing that we want to avoid here. I do clearly need to upgrade my guys a little bit better. The fact that he didn't turn around is kind of gross to me. Alright, fine. Fortunately, he's standing in the fire, but yeah, he'll get me there. That's so close. I'm not even sure like why he won on the one side but not on the other, but fine. Oh god, okay. This is a hard choice one. I'm going to take Senior Attack Specialist. I'm going to run this down this way. Problem is he does usually still have marksman by the end of these, but... Okay, so I can't afford quite to get what I want, which is this Overlord here. With those upgrades that I got. I think we'll get it anyway and just not have 2 units this turn. Which I don't really like doing. I like to get 2 units every turn because you're just leaving value off the table otherwise. Well, we still get a little bit of that. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure why we're getting crushed on one side but not the other, instead of, like, on both sides. Because we got kind of similar stuff either way. We win this round, but... Well, I guess because we had the Overlord on this side. That really helps. I think at this point in time, we actually just go all in on air. Like, do we get a bunch of Phoenixes as well? Oh, this guy's gonna get so many levels. Or he's gonna get so much experience. Okay. So we get a cheeky free win there. Taking that, I'm taking this, and I'm gonna deploy 2 of these. Got a shield to get through on this side, so I'm going to throw my weight in on this side a little bit. And I'm going to shield up myself a little bit over here. Do I even bother with this? I don't know. Maybe we try to roll one side really badly. Nah. The thing is, I don't have, like, the shield's not going to do much. It's just going to get obliterated by this stuff. Need to get the range upgrade on these guys. Ooh, he's got melting points. It's a smart counter. Because all the chaff is going to be dead. I need to get a whole bunch of chaff-type units that are in air, so I need to get a bunch of wasps next turn. Yep. No, I'm dead. So, the reason I think that these oil bombs are so bad, or the fire bombs on the... And I should probably stop trying to take them. The incendiary bombs just get blocked by, like, shields. And since you fire them really, really, really slowly, they have a really low rate of fire. You're not really firing them that often. And by the time you fire off the second one, theoretically the Vulcan being a Vulcan has already killed all the chaff units, so there's not much point in having the ground be on fire. So I really can't figure out like when the use for this really is, because you can't force them to target the backline units either, which is where you want to fire these. So I almost feel like if this forced it to fire the incendiary bomb at its farthest target, like this would be useful then. But I cannot for the life of me figure out when this is useful. Like, it's so weird. I want to figure out a good time for this. Not a fan of them either? Yeah, I've never seen anyone actually use them, like, at all. That's kind of why I'm curious about the stupid things. But it's the same thing for the melting point. Like, the electromagnetic barrage, I've been trying to think about. This one technically, like, keeps the enemy permanently stun-locked with the electromagnetic charge, though. But again, it doesn't deal any damage, though, and it's not firing at a great rate. I almost feel like you're always better getting like the Stormcaller upgrades for both of those effects if you really want those effects, and usually you don't. I actually kind of find the fire to be a bit obnoxious in some senses, but I'm gonna try this again though with the Vulcan. I think that the problem is like maybe if you go Vulcan Air, I think that might work because then the ground's on fire and you've got like hard hitting phoenixes and you've got all that sort of stuff. I'm not really sure. No, I also see the one that causes them to light units on fire, and I've also seen them with armor plating. The other upgrades are potentially quite good sometimes. With what I'm doing, I actually kind of like Elite. But okay, that's painful. Right. So range is almost always good. It pretty much always is good, yeah. That's why I tried to do something a little bit different. Theoretically, like the fire bombs, if they did something like a little bit different, would actually be something that would work well there. I don't know how this is going to work, and I think that I've got a... I think I'm in a bad spot here. What am I up against here? This is a giant specialist? Well, they're going to be the ones getting all the giants then. Alright. Got to get rid of these guys next turn, which is kind of meh, but... Next turn, I have to get crawlers just to delay and distract his stuff. So I get rid of the steel ball, I think. Because what exactly is steel ball providing me here? Basically nothing. The problem is I don't want to get crawler because I want to get... No, I should be able to afford some air. They're 300 each. Ugh. Phoenixes are 300 each. Yeah, definitely losing that one. I'm not surprised, and that's fine. Love it when you just walk into a composition and you're immediately hard countered. Alright. Doing something like that, I think, works out best for us. Alright, so here's my thinking. If I've got all air units, everything on the ground being on fire doesn't screw me over as badly. I hope he aims for the steel balls. I really do. That would be very funny to me. I need to get shield for the wasps to make them actually work here, I think. How's he moving in? I thought I could have sworn. I felt like these guys were moving. I'm like going crazy here. That's just me being crazy. It's fine. Has nothing to do with reality. Okay. Nope. Dropped it in a very good spot there. It's going to kill like all my important stuff. Oh, these guys might survive it. No, they'll just barely be dead. They'll just barely be dead. That's fine. We'll lose this round. Is he dropping a missile? Oh, he dropped a flank missile. He dropped 2 flank missiles. Okay. This gives me that opportunity to like catch up, though, in terms of value. Okay. And again, shield on wasps is going to be something that helps out a lot here. Summoned wasp swarm. Kind of like that. I kind of like having this in my pocket, but all right. So I'm going to unlock this right now. Pay for that right now, and I'm going to get 2 more arc lights. These ones are going to be the slightly elite arc lights, so they'll be a lot stronger. He's investing more into these guys, so this actually helps me out a lot. I kind of need to push forward my front line a bit, though, but they'll be okay. Even with this upgrade, these guys are just so immobile. Yeah, this is going to be a great game to add in Vulcan, actually. This is going to be amazing. And then he'll hard counter it somehow, but then he'll just get like 2 melting points and I'll immediately lose, but... Alright, yeah, we're gonna get this one. Might get some more experience on these guys, but worked out okay. Definitely not any of these. I would not mind taking photon coating or amp core. Gonna go ahead and skip. Kind of like getting the Vulcan now. Getting the upgrade. Getting some bonus durability. I kind of want to get... some upgrades for my wasps and to get more wasps in general. Yeah, that feels very superfluous. That feels very unnecessary. I think he's going to win this, just unless these aggro onto this guy, but I'm pretty sure they're aggroing onto my... Yeah. Okay. I kind of like that. I'm going to skip, though. Okay, so we unlock the Phoenix right now. I do not mind the idea of trying to catch up in Phoenix for a bit, but we get one more Vulcan first. And we're going to get another unit of Wasps. And we'll go ahead and get some level ups, I guess. Making sure these guys are all at least level 2. Yeah, that shield upgrade is going to be a nuisance for us in a pretty big way, but actually no, because if we're lettering the field with, like, fire, it doesn't matter as much. Well, that's annoying, but that's fine. Technically our center as well as... Well, actually no, I really need those snipers to be alive. That's fine, though. Huh. And we didn't even get that one. Okay, because of who they're shooting at in mid, we're actually okay there. And we managed to get in close and overwhelm these guys here. And that fire actually came in real handy there. That actually worked out. Okay. So... okay. I hate this thing. It's like... I don't even actually think that it's useful here. Where is he gonna be? Where am I gonna be? Okay, so if we have that like that, we can be sort of spread out enough that like not everything's gonna get nuked, which is kind of what we want here. We want to not have everybody get nuked. I should probably actually just not take these call-ins. I should just ignore them. These guys are actually going to get nuked anyway. I'm probably upgrading them for nothing. Alright, I think we're fine. Alright, fortresses. That's actually pretty scary for us. That's going to block those firebombs. So, like that's what I was saying. Now he's got those. Firebombs immediately useless. That's all it takes. I wish it was harder to shut down certain types of upgrades a little bit. I'm not sure how you would make the firebombs balanced around that. I don't know what to do to make them useful when people can just do this and they're immediately useless, though. This is kind of a dumb match, honestly. He didn't take the nuke. Oh, wow. Okay, well. He must have wanted the money. Well, we didn't get that much with it, but we got enough. Those fortresses are tanking so many hits that our wasps can't get through. But once it's down, it'll be fine. And we have enough stuff here that we can swarm both sides. Nice. Okay, no matter what, I'm just gonna not take Collins. Well, that's not true. I'm gonna probably take one. It's just like... Hey, you've got this ability that costs you a lot of... Hey, he's aiming his guns upwards. Just turn them on. Hit the trigger. Do something. Do it, you coward. Oh, god damn it. Okay, fine. Alright, fine. Yeah, actually, I don't really care too much about any of these. Alright, that's good. Good. Perfect. I already get level 2, so I don't have to do that one, so let's just do this. Sometimes I forget that I'm playing Elite and I don't have to get that. And then I do, and it is a bad time. kind of want to sweep one side a little bit here. Wouldn't mind increased range tremendously. But I think what we do is we upgrade these guys. Okay, so it's gone more fortresses, that jerk. Well, we don't have any nukes or anything this time, but we have got more things that technically hit hard, so maybe that'll help. What did he get? He got the anti-air thing on these guys. That jerk. Everyone knows fire can't go up. I thought heat rises. I thought heat should be like the perfect anti-air. I probably actually want to do something on the flanks to like distract and draw fire and aggro off to the sides. He's pulled another one over that side. That's interesting. He's flanking. Delaying me over here. Well, I'm pretty much guaranteed to get sweeped here. I need to get melting points or something. Or even overlords would probably work here. Though that's clearly wrong. Look, man, I don't make the rules. Newton does or something like that, I don't know. Okay. Ow, ow, ow. I have to go all in and hopefully kill him this round. So I actually am going to take this stuff here. I'm going to take this one. I want this missile to hit about there. Actually, I don't think Overlord's going to work here. It's probably going to get another one of these guys on this side, and I can't do a ton about that. So I guess we just take this, because we have to. And I think we are screwed, but you know what? Let's do what we can. Yeah, I think we're hosed, but you know what? That's fine. And we take this instead of the one that I actually want to take. And it's fine, I think. This is slightly annoying. I think we survive this now. This guy doesn't. That's fine, though. He's pulling these guys on this side. That's a nuisance. As you can see, like, the fire just doesn't land properly. We got locked on the right targets here. Still, I don't think we can pull off a win here. I don't even think we're gonna live this round. Oh no, we'll live. We will live. Now I'm trying to remember, I think there is actually a jet plane that has a flamethrower on it. I'm going to take this. I'm going to get 2 more of these. We're going to get the range upgrade on them. Going to get this again. I'm actually going to reclaim something, I think. That I don't think might... Is anyone underperforming enough that I want to reclaim them, I think? Probably just this guy. He hasn't really been able to do much. I probably needed that, but you know what? It's fine. We'll take this. And we'll take a couple of these. These are desperation plays, but... He's got Rocket Punch now. That's interesting. Well, that's unfortunate, but... That actually delays our air from getting near him, so that's actually good. Oh, never mind. Okay, well... He's also going all in here. Even if I win this, by the way, I don't think these stupid, like, little oil bombs are actually any good. Like, I don't think that that's a contributing factor to us winning if we do win this. I don't think we will win this. That's a different issue, but... Okay, that's unfortunate there. Yeah, it's gonna be GG. Man, I really am not sure when those would be good or what they're good for. There's got to be some way to use them. There's going to be some creative player that finds some good way to use these. Flanking Vulcans with those? No, I don't... Maybe that would be... I can't... Man... I don't know. I definitely don't think Elite is what you go with when you're trying to do something like that, though. I'm going to try this, like, again, depending on what my opponent has, but, like, obviously, if it's just completely unviable, I'm not going to bother with it, but... we can get this with cost control, I think. I'm trying to remember. There is a jet with a flamethrower, I'm pretty sure. It might not be a jet, actually. It might be a biplane or something like that. I'm pretty sure there have been planes with, like, flamethrowers, though. That's in real life, not in video games. Okay, what are we up against? Tanks and these dudes. Okay. I actually think we're technically at a bit of an advantage right now. And we've got that ability to just sort of lock on with some more advantage, but I think we will. Okay. I think I'm going to try that thing that I mentioned one time where it's like, I think if you have a whole bunch of Stormcallers, like, in front of your flamethrower guys, then what'll happen is that they'll launch those bombs, destroy the shields, or they'll launch the regular artillery, they'll destroy the shields, and then you get in afterwards. Oh, he's gone for wasps. Well, I'm glad that I've got these guys, because at least I have something that can shoot upwards, but not ideal. What did they go for? Quick supply specialist, so that's their extra 200 gun. It's going to come down to a bit to RNG here, I think. Like, do we get good hits against these tanks? And the answer is kind of. Okay, that was an atrocious volley. That one was really bad. I think we win this, but only barely. Unfortunately, my opponent has 0 horde, so... like, literally no reason to get the thing I want to get here. He might actually swap out to something else, so that could be a reason, but... we'll have to hope that he swaps his methodologies here a bit. Tempted for the improved fire control system, but I'm just going to skip. Okay, I have to get something that shoots air again, which I'm not super happy about that. Probably going to be Mustangs in this situation. I might even want to upgrade their level. I've got just enough to get 2 level 3s. Or no, I got enough for 1. Keep forgetting how much the costs go up by. Or 2 level 2s, I mean, but either way I can't. Okay. I kind of like that. He opted for the fire control and... a missile? Well, I will wipe out this. And one of my marks. God damn it. Oh, that's so bad. Okay, I'm gonna have to just get some shield crawlers that go up ahead of that, and that's fine. These level 2 guys here are shredding, though. They're gonna get a lot of experience off that one. Okay, so he traded some scaling for that. I'm fine with that. I don't hate this. Yeah, I just want these guys to be cheap and expendable. Still hasn't really gotten anything that I would want to get what I'm trying to get for yet, so I could try something a little bit tangential here. This is not the game to try the strategy I wanted to try, but this is, I think, a game for overlords. I can't buy it yet, but having it unlocked I think helps, and then I'm going to go ahead and do this. Yeah, they're doing the smart dodging here. Their units. Should catch them up about here with our crawlers, though, so that doesn't negate some of that, and honestly, with the artillery strike, this is all a gong show anyway. Okay, yeah, we're doing fine. Admittedly, actually no, I think their missile strikes hit us harder. Okay, fine. Man, that's gonna hurt. Okay. Orbital bombardment is such an RNG thing. I kinda hate it. It's great, but I kinda hate it. Alright, Giant Hunter is good. My opponent might take that as well, which would be interesting, but it's not like he gets any more eco advantages at this point. Okay. I'm going to go Giant Hunter. I don't necessarily know if that's going to come into play. I almost kind of want like overwhelming Overlord stuff to be kind of an all-at-once thing, but I don't think I'm going to do that. Although I do want more Mustangs this turn. This turn is another turn for, like, elite Mustangs. I do want to also get, like, extended range on these things. Oh, he's gone for this bad boy. That's gonna be trouble for me. He's gone for a Wasp drop, though, here, which is great for me. That's exactly where I would want him to drop it. Alright. Next turn, Overlords. Ah, he's gone for Artillery, too. Both our artillery barrages just going wild because of the way that works. Okay, yeah. Overlord, I think, is going to be really good here. I kind of need Overlord, and I kind of need to augment that, though, with the extended range. Otherwise, they're just going to walk out in front of my own guys and die. But I do think that that'll work. Take that. I think there's going to be another Vulcan dropped over here. Next, I want the Overlord Artillery. My opponent is definitely going to be doing something shenanigansy this turn with fire. Not a ton I can do about that. Not a ton that I really care to do about that either. I'm just going to drop this here. No. He's probably going to block for these guys. I can't imagine he doesn't. He doesn't. Huh. Well, let's hope that this unit walks forward far enough for that to actually work. He dropped the fire for him over here. Same sort of situation. He might not actually be walking forward with these guys, though. It's the unfortunate thing. Oh yeah, he is. Okay. Got Giant Hunter once. Does he have Giant Hunter? Nope. Now, problematically, he does have Marksman, which does mean he can potentially take out my air. Also, that tank fired at exactly the right target. These guys wandered into fire. His fire, ironically enough. That's really funny. Okay. I'm honestly not loving this. I kind of want to just ignore stuff this turn so I can, like, upgrade all my units. But if I can land this, this would be absolutely stellar. Odds are he blocks this. I cannot imagine he does not block this. The question is, does he block it in the right spot? Because I'm pushing it way back. Okay, we're losing all our money on upgrades here. We're just going to get, like, 2 units of crawlers, I think. Maybe 2 marksmen. I think 2 marksmen would be better. Okay. He didn't deploy it far enough. Glad we got those shots off there. Ooh, are we still going to lose this? I think we are. Not by much, but the acid's down. I'm pretty happy about that. Nothing you can do to stop it at this point. This is good. This is also really good here. Okay, so I want something on this side that'll help deal with this stuff. Not actually too sure what I used to deal with those under the circumstances. I don't love that, honestly. I don't love that. Honestly, this might be enough. Oh, this guy's getting immediately wasted, unfortunately. Clearly I need way more blockers. This guy's still alive now, though. Okay, so the shield is actually something that really helps, and the distraction on the sides really helps. We might still win this, honestly. Especially with that. Okay, we have no acid this next round, so I'm going to have to get creative here. What, a mid-game? Yeah. I think we knock him down to about my hit points. Pretty close. Okay. Skip there. Yep, definitely over here. We need tanky things over here that are capable of blocking, so I'm going to actually unlock fortresses. I'm going to get one and pop shield on it. And I'm going to do something that actually probably might not work. Do I go for the win? I think I'm going to try and go for the win here. So added that, that's fine. It's not going to do well against what I just threw down there. He needs to drop shields, but Is he going to? Probably not, honestly. Watch as this, like, just barely nails this guy and this thing and, like, just all this stuff. It's gonna be great. Yep. Oh, yeah. Look at that shot. Perfect. Pixel perfect. I kind of need that, like, extra hard-hitting cannon thing that these guys can have. I'm kind of getting, like, back the money, though. Because I'm getting all these Giant Slayer kills. I don't know if I'm going to be able to end off this, though. Which is what I really wanted, honestly. Okay, at this point, I'm just not taking my foot off the gas at all. Senior attack specialist. I don't know why I unlocked that necessarily. What I kind of want to do is get rid of these backline guys here. But I think we can still do that by doing something like this. He knows that I do that, though. That's the thing. Like, that's the problem. By now, he's probably learned his lesson, I'd hope. So what if I did, like, back here? He's got to be blocking that, though. There's no way he doesn't. Plus I have to get back to those snipers. Alright. Gonna drop another Overlord. Ah, shoot. Really wanted that to land. Alright. He's got a bunch of melting points. That's very unfortunate for me. It is distracted firing at other stuff, though, so that's good. I think he's going to be rolling over a lot of his own fire here. Got one Giant Slayer. Yeah, my opponent's definitely winning. That round went to him. Big way. Is this going to be enough to kill me? It might actually not. Like, I was thinking I'd be dead for sure, but... no, I'm pretty sure I'm dead for sure. If that kills enough to keep me alive, that's going to be very funny. Yeah, I didn't need to kill that one guy, but, like, yeah, that's still very funny. Okay. Gonna drop this one this side. Just shake things up a little bit. Gonna go a bit forward here so that we shred the shield first and then start hitting him. Maybe Mustangs of our own would be good here. Because what we need is kind of chaff, but I also kind of want them to be like stuff that's, you know, clearing stuff out pretty effectively. Oh, that ignores the air stuff. Okay, well, that sucked. And continues to suck. Yeah, my opponent's going to win off that very easily. Some interactions there that I was not expecting. On the plus side, all this stuff's going to die, but yeah, that's GG. Yeah, that was kind of close in a certain way, but yeah. Man, oh, it's past 2. Well, I'm yeah, that was a good game actually. I kind of like that one. It is too, but you know what? I'm on vacation. I can stay here as long as I bloody want. I'm going to stay here until I figure out a way to make the incendiary bombs do something useful. That's what we're waiting for. You know what? I think we go heavy armor for this. I actually shouldn't take those call-in things like the orbital strike sort of stuff. They're technically speaking kind of a trap. I do like taking them though because they're a lot of fun. I do not have a good composition against this at all. This is really bad composition against what we're up against. Fortunately, it's fixable, unlike some. Sometimes you get like a bad comp and it's like not fixable. You just are screwed. Because there's like one obvious counter unit that you have to take, and he just takes the thing that like negates that, and then you're done. You're done, kid. No, it's not going to be until the heat death of the universe. I'm going to eventually win just by pure chance from that thing, because I will drop down my MMR so low that I will be able to use the incendiary bombs, and people will be like, oh yeah, no, that works fine. Apparently, my tanks are a little bit too close, but you know what? Fine. I'm going to have to get another group of... Oh no, this worked out okay. Yeah, this works out fine. Am I dead? Nope. Okay, that one's kind of... This one's jank, is what I would say this one is. I do want the senior manufacturing specialist. This is gonna be something that has no benefit until later. We are going to upgrade this guy. I am just going to get 2 sacrificial units of these guys that are standing like more out to the front so that they dodge this stuff. He's probably going like double Phoenix or something like that, or double Wasp this turn. Either of those would be really annoying for me to deal with, by which I mean I can't really deal with either. He's got an aerial specialist, like that's sort of the problem. I have no really good air counters other than like I've got some marksmen. He's gone for the haste module. Oh, he's gone for arc lights. That's interesting. Well, all I really want to do is be able to dodge this stuff, so that's kind of what I really need to be able to get here. You know what? If I took Vulcans and just dropped them like here, they would actually drop their flame bombs onto these guys, and they're not fast enough to get out of the way of them. But then he'd just drop something closer by, and then I'd be like, oh, well, I guess that... But if I put it like right at the front, he'd lose the ability to do that. Okay, so regardless of the fact that these guys are going to get turned into mulch immediately by this thing, I will actually get up close and personal with these guys, so this is fine. He's not going air yet. That's also nice. Yeah, so he still is going to lose these missiles to this. Ooh, and those guys split off in a way that actually made them a lot less vulnerable. Still, my opponent is going to win this. Don't really see myself as having any sort of hope here. If we get lucky and kill this on a trade, yep. Okay, now we have a hope. Nope. Well, you pray and you sometimes get answered and sometimes you don't. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna go Tech Specialist. Considering unlocking these for next round. But for now, what I'm going to actually do is double Marksman again. And be in position to like take out this arc light on both sides. Then I'm going to hit the extended range button and then upgrade these two. So I think that's a very, very strong position for me, but it's gone for Steel Ball. Interesting. If he puts them near the front, that's actually going to be really tough for me to deal with what we got here. And if he's flanking with them, that's going to be very tough for me to deal with here. No, he's putting them sort of on those inside spots to parallel my tanks. That's actually pretty fine. I don't mind that. Tanks are kind of shooting at the wrong targets there. That extra range coming in pretty clutch here, honestly. Really? Okay. So, I would definitely not mind a shield airdrop, especially because I can afford that and get my 2 Vulcans. And they'll just do a really good job of sort of clearing out the stuff that this is having trouble with. I don't necessarily know that this is the best way to formulate this, but that's how we're doing it. Dropping that on this side and upgrading on this side. He's gone for 2 fortresses. Putting them on these flanks here. That's actually going to be a good counter to what we just sent out there. That's very unfortunate. Especially because that's also going to be a good counter against those firebombs. And he wasn't even planning on that, I kind of suspect. I have no idea. Okay, I'm going to have to get some melting points next turn. Did he go in debt? Yes, he did. Okay, well, there's that at least. Like, we got that going for us. Oh, this is a stupid spot. Hopefully those don't scatter far enough to land on these guys. They probably will, but Yeah, that was me being an idiot. Okay, I need to drop down a shield here for these guys or something. Oh no, it didn't scatter onto them. Okay. Okay, well, very unfortunate there. The timing on that couldn't have been worse. There we go. Still got the shot. Okay. Alright, so melting points it is. I'm gonna skip there because we're not even getting any of that kind of stuff. Oh man, I really don't like the positioning here. I really don't. I'm gonna have to drop another chaff unit, like just near the fronts on both these lines here. Which is good anyway, because you want to have like staggered chaff coming in anyhow, so... You want like light units, heavy units, light units, heavy units sort of thing. Alternating until the end of time. This might be a situation where I should actually just be getting the sensible thing in the situation, which is definitely not what I'm getting. The sensible thing would be getting a lot of artillery. Like, counter-artillery with this would probably be pretty effective. Because if these fortresses get a bunch of levels, which they will, I'm in a lot of trouble. But whatever, it's fine. He's gone for phoenixes. And the shields, yeah. Huh. We actually won that side. I did not think that we were going to. Well, maybe we're not going to win this side, but that's because of the shock thing, not because of the actual having lost there. Okay, I badly need the range upgrade for the melting points. Still don't like any of these. Top supply specialist could be actually good in certain circumstances here, but it's not going to be useful here. So we're just getting basically like this, and I'm literally just going to like put it up by the line, essentially. Take some heat off of the these things. Actually, I can do... If I'm putting the shield down, I don't need to do this like this. I can have them back here. And I probably do want to put shields down every turn now. Just so I don't, like, die. Yeah, I would love to get a different upgrade, but we're getting the oil barrels. It's a bad idea, but why did I put this guy up near front? Why did I do that? clearly, like, if you're going to do this, you put these guys further back. Maybe you do this if you've got Virus Bomb or something like that. Okay, this is working. Okay. There we go. We've got some stuff going on here. I don't think this is, I don't think we're going to have a recovery here, honestly. Oh, God. Okay. And here we go, Incendiary Bomb. He's probably going to think I accidentally clicked that, but little does he know, I am far too stupid to have accidentally clicked that. Definitely intentional. Okay. This definitely feels like what we're going to have is a situation where even if I win with that, it's going to be a little bit incidental. I need to keep these guys far, far, far back if I'm going to be doing that. You know what? Actually, I think I do know how to use this a little bit better. Yeah, I think I know what I need to be doing with that. Okay, I want to unlock, I think, Phoenixes against what he's doing as well. Counter Phoenix with Phoenix. Have that unlocked. And I would like to have these guys have something. But probably Subterranean, just so that they tank for longer is what I would want to have. Yeah. Ooh, no shield here at all. I lose the flamethrower before I get a chance to actually clear out the chaff, so we're in trouble here. The tanks really need to do a better job of that, I feel like. Oh no, I think we got this. This is, still going fairly stupidly, but we won it. Did not like how that went, though. Like, that did not... It's not a good feeling round, honestly. Okay, this might seem nuts, but actually just drawing a bunch of stuffs that's forced off to the sides there is actually something that's pretty good. And these guys are actually tough enough that even if they're being called in on the sides, this is going to take him a while to respond to and chew through those. So that's what we're going to have there. I don't think that these guys' ability has worked at all. Very sad about that. Does he have any abilities on these guys? I forget. I'm gonna actually get that on mine. Okay. Yeah, he's gonna have a whole bunch of stuff getting split off to the sides here. Just doing nothing for, like, as long as it takes to chew through 2,114 hit points off these guys, and none of the stuff on these flanks is, like, AoE. I think that's actually going to be a game-winning move. I think that's legit a game-winning flank. Maybe not. These guys have... No, they don't multiply. These guys have splitter, though, I know. These guys actually have okay AoE. Like, it's not completely helpless against hordes, it's just mostly helpless. But when you got one that's, like, this high level, he's tanking a lot of shots, so he'll be fine. Okay, did the bombs do anything? Probably not, but we did win. I don't feel like that one counted, honestly. I honestly don't feel like that counted. Man, what can we try to do to make this, like, viable? This feels so bad. Maybe we... Oh, God, I don't know. I don't know, man. It does feel like you have to go down with, like, things that take out shields first and then the flamethrowers second, but if you're doing that, it's just so janky. Okay, we're gonna keep to the back this time. I cut that one real close. That, like, sudden just you can have level 5 crawlers at the last second was so clutch, because those guys, like, in the back delaying half of his entire force so that I could kill everything piecemeal was, like, so good. Like, that was so necessary for me to be even, like, remotely okay there. Opponent does not have the most scary things for me to be dealing with here. I'm not too scared of what he's got there with what we have. And I'm also pretty happy going, like, sort of an artillery style play into this, but the reason I'm unlocking these guys is because I think that later on we're going to want to switch to having, like, shield fangs up front. We're going to try sort of going with that route. Yeah, he's probably going to go marksman with this, is my guess, or he's going to go... Actually, he's probably going to go crawlers, but... let's get 2 units of fangs here. I think we actually want to have them, like, further forward than I normally would want to. And if we're doing that, these guys have to be further up. These guys have to be further up. This feels like a mistake getting these guys early, though. Yeah, you got crawlers. Yeah, they're going to win that. It's pretty close, though. From what I've heard, actually, if you go fangs, you tend to lose early matches. Not too sure what you do about that, really, but... Okay. Well, this actually helps a bit. I actually really like that. Almost to the point, like, I want to sell these guys off and just get these higher level ones, honestly, but... yeah, for now, pay for the unlock. We'll get the 1. Don't really feel like that's going to do anything. It's probably just going to clip one of these guys. Ooh, he's gone for those guys too. It's actually really perfect. In a bizarre way, that's really perfect. That's going to immediately wipe us out here. That's fine. Our goal at this point is really just to get lots of experience points onto our one flamethrower unit, which is going to definitely happen here. Taking a lot of damage, but... okay, that's fine. I really like the tech specialist, although senior manufacturing would also be really good there. And we immediately go for the firebombs. He's probably going to drop another bomb there. I don't care. That's fine. I think that actually, you know what? If these things traveled way faster so that they would actually land in front of like a Fang, because a Fang is a slow unit. Like, if I could do that, that would actually be way better. Oh, he's going for a big push here. Okay. I wonder what he's paying that for. He's getting 2 units of steel balls. He's probably getting 2 units of steel balls. No, just 1 and 1 the other thing. What did he spend all his money on? Oh, did he go in debt last turn too? He might have gone in debt last turn and I didn't notice. See, because look, it kind of just lands in front of them. Come on, tank it. You can do it. Okay, well, we got real close on this one. Gonna have some scary levels coming into the next round. But so is he. These guys are gonna die, but... oh, actually, we might fire off our bomb here. I don't know how this is going to interact. I'm pretty sure that we just die and then this doesn't count. Yeah. But that's pretty good. That's a big boost, but it's on an artillery type unit. That's kind of stupid to do that to. Okay. Alright, so we have possibly the stupidest way of doing this imaginable. See, look at that. It lands behind them. Like, that's not really acceptable. Come on, launch another volley. Okay. So the firebombs actually came in pretty handy there, but he's going to start being able to block them pretty soon. Parasitic ammo, oh my god. But the senior defense specialist, oh my god. Either of those. Either of those. Okay, I don't know how this is going to apply. Actually, that's probably a terrible idea, because it's just going to spawn them on top of fire and they're going to die, but... well, you make mistakes sometimes. It should still screw with the enemy target prioritization, though, so I'm okay with this. Let's see. My opponent could go air at any given moment, which would be pretty scary. Gonna keep a couple reserve snipers here. Alright, let's see how this works. Because I have no freaking clue. He's gone barriers and he's gone like, yeah, that's... What a jerk. Look at that, they still all died to the fire. Then all my guys died to the fire. And it's brilliant, because it denies my opponent the ability to gain experience points off of me. Clearly intentional. Yeah, these guys do very little damage to shields. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I am going to have to get some, Oh no, I remember what we were going to get. This guy's full health. There's no way we win this. That's fine, though. So they're going to take that out pretty quickly. But on the plus side, we do get these down, which is really funny. Okay. This is Dota with creep deny. Yeah, basically. Okay. I like that. I'm going to take it. Especially because we're still going with fairly cheap units here. Let's go with that. I want these guys' missiles to touch down a little bit sooner, but I do think that their missiles actually travel a little bit faster anyway, so I'm not actually sure that it matters. Which is weird to me. I'm not sure why they do seem to move faster, but... upgrade the sniper, probably. Yep, definitely faster. His shield is too thick, though. Oh, they're double shields, and I was hitting both of them. Okay, this guy is too tanky. I think he's got the super heavy armor. Yep, he does. The only way I'm taking this out, I think, is with the... What's it called? Melting point? I don't think there's realistically any other way of me doing it. Although, admittedly, I think him being on fire is percent damage, isn't it? No, I don't think it is. How many hit points is this guy? 352,000? Just a casual 352,000? Okay, cool. Well, clearly underestimated that upgrade, jeez. Alright, gonna take that. I'm going to take this. I only need it against this guy, in all honesty, so we're gonna take that. I'm gonna throw that onto there. Couldn't have afforded to have him leveled, but can I even afford to do that here? I can't really. In fact, I can't really afford to get another unit, period, because I do need to throw down some shields. I guess I don't need to, I just really want to. I don't want to get flanked, I'm going to start dropping those down on the sides. There we go. Locked on. He's dead. It's only a matter of time at this point. Okay, that's annoying. Maybe I do need more melting points. Okay. Still though, yeah, senior attack specialist here. So I want to get leveled ones, kind of. A bit expensive, but I think we tried to do that. We are actually just going to get another one of these guys sort of front center here, just because there's lots of stuff over here that I need to sort of deal with. And then another one of these. Would not mind getting some of these, but what we need is shields. Not sure I feel great about these choices, but, you know, they're the choices we made. Man, these are some upgraded fangs. Fortunately, they just walk over fire and die, but, like, still. Cannot at all tell what's going on most of the time here. I don't think he's got the range upgrade. Ooh, we got lucky on those. He's got fire as well. This is a crazy battle. This is a really dumb one. Like, this is just preposterously stupid. Okay, I'm gonna have to drop down shields like everywhere, but that's fine. That's enough. Okay. Ah. Gonna try and go for the win off this, I think. The immediate tether on that would be good here, I think. Let's grab level ups on you and on you. I'm not sure if that's actually a good call for him, because I think he's going to walk into that more than I am. Well, I guess not, because like his artillery's hiding behind it. Admittedly, I think we've still got enough range to do this, so... What a dumb fight this is. Okay, we did get both volleys, so that's all that really matters there. Good. I think we win. Like, not here, but I think we're winning. Like, I think we're going to win, rather. Ah, shoot. Okay. Do I even... Where do I pull this across? I think like that is pretty good. The entire battlefield's just ground effects, yeah. Grab that. I think I just have to keep pushing hard. Let's do another of those distraction things, like just put random stuff on his flanks. Okay. I think that's all she wrote as far as that goes. Nope. Look at those, like, cap tier guys. They just... The ones that are on the fire just immediately die. Oh, that went well. Okay, cool. He's gone for even more Stormcallers, which actually might clinch out this win for him here. They've got Electromagnetic on them, so they're negating all my bonuses too. Fortunately, all his Giants are dead, so I'm not going to be taking that much damage, but, like... Man, is that ever annoying. Do I counter this with my own? I kind of feel like, what if I had fortresses that were, like, shielded and farther back? Is this gonna kill me? He has a lot of them. Nope, okay. Oh. Okay. Let's see here. Don't really know that leveling those guys actually is going to do very much for us. So these guys on the flanks there. What about upgraded overlords? Because, like, if I've got... Man, this is so late game. Okay. Well, at least we're both nuking left. That helps. He's got fire here. This is actually going to destroy all those crawlers that get sent there. We're going to take half damage from the nuke, but this is still going to suck. Does he have any anti-air left? Because if the answer is no, I win. Not the game, just this round. I don't think he has any anti-air. Okay, fortunately that nuke sucked for both of us. Oh man. This is also a lot of experience for these overlords. They might actually level here. So I do also have the option to do a Mustang with anti-missile. Oh no, he's dead. Yay! And you know what? Those stupid oil barrels actually helped out a lot during those middle fights. I think they were also still technically helping clear the shaft during the middle game. I cannot fathom them having been more useful, though, than if I just used extended range. If I was just using longer range, it probably would have been fine. Like, that is such a stupid ability. Like, what is the range on this thing normally? It's 100 meters, so you're getting the incendiary bomb at 180, so you're gaining 40 meters of effective range. That's barely anything, considering that it's not as good as the proper just full-on ignite thing, with the rare exception of you landed on top of some artillery near the end game where you would otherwise be getting killed by the artillery. There's only very small moments where I thought that was useful, and every single time I'm pretty sure range enhancement would have been stronger. What is this for? Man, I don't... what an absolute mess of a battle. I'm sad I didn't save that, actually. That would have been a good one to save, just to see how that was going. Man, I do not understand incendiary bomb upgrade. I do not think it's a good upgrade. Man, I can't even think of having it in your back pocket as being a good thing. Yeah, no, I can't even conceptualize like back pocket incendiary bomb as being like just a thing you pull out for a rare situation where it would be really, really good. Because even when it's there, it doesn't actually do that much damage against the larger, scarier targets. And if you have a Vulcan, the non-scary, non-large targets are not scary because you just immediately incinerate them all with longer range. The one exception, I guess, is like those rare instances where if enough of the battlefield's covered in fire, these small little guys like running past while you're locked onto a big juggernaut, like those will still get killed, so you don't have to actually worry about them slipping through. But I feel like it's so much stronger on not this unit. I don't know. There were a ton of times, though, where like all his small units were running through his own shields and there was still a little tiny bit of fire and it would just immediately wipe them all. So there's that. I wonder how much damage does ground fire actually do, though? That's like a question I've got. I'm actually not sure how much damage fire does. Because it's definitely not the same as acid. It's not like percent health. Yeah, I don't know how to check that. Well, either way, it's an extra hour. We did the thing. We won a game where incendiary bomb was useful, but I do think it was useful in that it did kill things. I feel like any other upgrade would have been better. Like scorching flames would have been better. Partner would have been better. Even sticky oil bomb might have been better. I'm not sure about that one, honestly. I feel like that one actually just ends up being on fire as well. But like armor enhancement would probably have been better. Like range enhancement, obviously better. Ignite would have been better. Ignite would have been great because it's like 6% health sort of thing. So that does actually let you shred through the fortresses pretty quickly. Mind you, the fortress shreds through you faster, but still. Yeah, man, I don't know. It was definitely a bit of a difficult. It's a difficult time figuring out what that's for. It's the same thing with these electromagnetic barrages. I have not figured out what these are for, really. Because the effect is good, but there are better units to throw that onto, in my opinion, because there are other upgrades that I think are way stronger on this guy. Either way, though. Yeah, so I'm going to play Ignite plus bombs. Yeah, obviously. I guess that does let you take care of, like, literally all types of threats. Like, if it's a tough unit, the Ignite kills it, and then the bombs kill all the other things. So that is valid. Like, that is a thing. The problem is, like, I wonder if this counts as an attack. Because if this counts as an attack and also does that percent damage, that would actually be really interesting. It would only be like 2 seconds, so it would be 12% once every like 16 seconds, I think, is when you fire those, but still. Could be interesting. Man. But yeah, Wednesday I'm going to be playing that new game I got, Nebulous Fleet Command. But yeah, I'm going to make sure to like look into how the hell to play that game, because it is very complicated looking. So hopefully I'll be able to figure it out a little bit and not embarrass myself too badly. But yeah, when you have to figure out the guidance systems for your own missiles, it's a little bit more in-depth than I thought it was going to be for a space-based battle game. But anyway, hope you found this stream enjoyable, and of course, as always, hope to see you guys all next time.